Just invested in a new shiny 4K TV and player, and you want to know what are the best looking 4K Blu-rays out there? Well, today I'm going to share with you some of my favourite and best looking 4K Blu-rays. Hello, welcome back. My name is Jamie, aka Jungle, and welcome to the 4K Jungle YouTube channel, where we talk everything 4K Blu-rays. And if that is something you're into too, then please consider clicking that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. So we've got the stack of movies here that I think are some of the best looking 4Ks. We are just looking at picture quality today, not going into how good the movie is or how good the movie sounds. It's just purely how good it looks on 4K. And the first one up we're going to start with is, wow, Gemini Man. This on 4K will blow your mind actually, because when I first seen it I thought, wow, that's what a 4K disc can look like. This is what 4K is all about. The film might look a little bit weird to you because it was actually finished at 60 frames per second, so it's got that soap opera effect it's called. But as for image quality, man, grab this disc. It is demo worthy. You will not go wrong if you want to show off your display with Gemini Man. So that's the first one up. And the next one up we have here is Aquaman. It is really crystal clear image, and the HDR in this is eye-popping. The colours when they go underwater is just incredible, and really this one is definitely worth getting in your collection to show off your display. So that is Aquaman. Next one up here I have is 1917 from Sam Mendes. Absolutely incredible 4K this one, shot by Roger Deakins, who is an amazing cinematographer. So you're always, a Roger Deakins film, you're always guaranteed he's going to have some crispy images, and there's none crispier than 1917. So if you haven't checked out 1917, give it a look, because it's a pretty good film, but the 4K is definitely worth a look. Next up we have, we have Joker. This one on 4K is stunning. This one has a 185:1 aspect ratio, so it fills the whole screen of your TV, and as it's a recent movie, it's shot so crisply with some really nice HDR. The colours obviously with the Joker when he gets into full Joker mode is just stunning, and Joker on 4K is definitely one to have in your collection to show off that new TV. Moving on, the next one up we have here is James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Again, this one is absolutely crispy as hell, and it has another 185:1 aspect ratio, so again fills the whole screen of your TV. Because if you want to show off your TV, why just have part of an image when you can have the whole lot? So yeah, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, check this one out, it's really worth a look. Then moving on to a single director who has loads of awesome 4Ks, and the first one up I have here for you is Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. As you'll know, Christopher Nolan is famous for using IMAX cameras, which give you absolute crystal clear images and just the most amazing picture quality. And Interstellar has some absolute jaw-dropping IMAX scenes in it. So definitely grab these next few Christopher Nolan films and put them in your collection to show off your 4K display, because you can't go wrong with these films. So that's Interstellar. And the next one for Christopher Nolan I have here is Dunkirk. Yeah, the epic war film. Absolutely incredible 4K disc, this one. The IMAX again, absolutely fantastic. Really worth checking out Dunkirk. So moving on. And next up from Christopher Nolan we have obviously The Dark Knight. The opening scene of the bank robbery with when they're up in the building, wow. It just as it starts, bang, it fills your screen, and then just, wow, really awesome. So Dark Knight, just check it out if you haven't got it already. It's definitely a 4K you should have in your collection. Just after that, obviously, this one has more IMAX scenes in it, so The Dark Knight Rises, it's definitely got more and better looking 4K images in it, so not as good a film as that one, but definitely worth having in your collection to show off your screen. Last but certainly not least for Christopher Nolan is his latest film, and that is Tenet. This is his best looking film. Maybe not his best film, but it's definitely the best looking. The IMAX in this, wow. The opening scene at the opera just is demo worthy. You really can't go wrong with this. Really, if you want to show off that 4K display, add Tenet to your list of pickups. Another director that I really enjoy, that is Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049. Absolutely awesome film, but the visuals in this and the HDR, some of the neons through when they're going through the city is absolutely awesome to look at. So yeah, if you're looking for another 4K, Blade Runner 2049. And then his recent film, and a really epic film I think, that is Dune. The 4K in this again is really nice. The cinematographer for the film, Greg Fraser, what he did with this film was they filmed it digitally, then they scanned it down onto film and then back to digital. So it's got that sort of filmic look, but really the 4K in this one is super nice and definitely one worth checking out. And also it's a really nice film too. And that is films from Denis Villeneuve. And then, okay, so the last ones here, they were all kind of modern movies, and so I want to show you some older movies that just look absolutely jaw-dropping on 4K. And we're going to start one off with an absolute classic and masterpiece of a film, and that is Jaws. The restoration job they did on this film is just incredible when you compare it to the Blu-ray. It's an awesome film. Obviously most of you have probably seen it, but the 4K is definitely worth checking out. If you don't believe that there's any difference between Blu-ray and 4K, then stick in Jaws and you'll definitely see the difference. And another older movie coming up from one of the masters of directing and cinema, and that is The Shining from Stanley Kubrick. It's an incredible looking disc. They did a really awesome job with the restoration here. Yeah, it's the best that you'll ever see this film look, I think. So The Shining, definitely check it out for the 4K picture quality, as you'll be blown away at just how good this film looks. And going even further back in the Stanley Kubrick catalogue, we have Spartacus. This film came out in 1960, and man, it's just unbelievable how good this 4K looks, especially for a film way back from then, but it has an incredible image worth checking out. So if you haven't seen Spartacus before, it's a Stanley Kubrick film, and you've probably heard of all these other famous films, but Spartacus, definitely one worth checking out. And the last one up from Stanley Kubrick is none other than his sci-fi epic 2001: A Space Odyssey. The 4K restoration for this film was, I think it was supervised by Christopher Nolan. It was scanned in 8K, then it was downscaled to 4K, and the picture quality is just stunning. You would think that this was shot today. Some of the images look that good. Unbelievable. 2001. If you want an older film to show off how good 4K is, then this one is a definite for the collection. So we have one last, this was actually a box set to show you, because all the films in this box set are worth checking out in 4K, and that is Volume 1 of the Alfred Hitchcock collection, which has Rear Window, Vertigo, The Birds and Psycho. They all look incredible in 4K. They've done an amazing job in restoring these films, and it's just fantastic. So if you like Hitchcock and you like these films, then this box set is a great way to get these films now, because the 4Ks just look so good. So there you have it, some of the best looking 4K Blu-rays you can buy at the minute. Is there any 4Ks that you think should have been on this list? Well, if there is, then you know what to do. Drop it down in the comments, let me know, because I'm sure there is one or two out there that I have missed, or I know there is. There's so many, this video would be going on and on and on, so I could only add a few in, but I will definitely make a video probably in the future of like the top 10 of the best looking ones, because there are ones that are a cut above the rest for sure, and we'll maybe go deeper into that in the future. But that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, then please consider giving the video a thumbs up and click that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you are new here and you haven't already subscribed, then consider clicking that subscribe button. It would be very much appreciated. And that's it for today. I shall see you in the next video. Jamie, out.